What if I tell you that the best hacks for your car aren't in the expensive workshop, but in Grandma's pantry? These 40 old-fashioned solutions are so strange that you can hardly believe them, and yet they've helped generations of drivers. They cost almost nothing, work immediately, and need no special tools. Grandpa simply knew how to repair with what's there, and exactly that I'll show you now. We'll start with the things Grandpa always had in the car. Toothpaste for paint scratches. The first was always a tube of toothpaste. Sounds crazy, but it's perfect for small paint scratches. Simply put a bit of paste on a soft cloth, gently rub in, and polish. The light abrasive particles smooth the scratch without damaging the paint, completely without expensive polish. Baking powder against odors. Then baking powder. That was his secret against unpleasant odors in the car. Simply place a small bowl of it on the floor of the car and let it work overnight. It neutralizes the odor molecules. Before a long drive, Grandpa always did that, especially if someone had smoked in the car. So simple and effective. Onion against insect bites. For the summer, he always had a raw onion at hand. Not for eating, but against insect bites. If you got stung on the go, simply place an onion slice on the spot. That disinfects and relieves the itch immediately. A natural first aid kit for on the road. Modeling clay for interior cleaning. And modeling clay? That was his miracle tool for interior cleaning. With it, he could get crumbs, hairs, and dust out of the smallest crevices of the fabric covers. Simply roll the clay over and everything sticks to it. Much better than a vacuum for these details. Nylon stocking for the oil filter. His absolute favorite hack was an old nylon stocking. That came into play when the oil filter just wouldn't loosen. Slip the stocking over the filter. That gives so much grip that even the tightest screwed filters give way. A genius emergency solution that always worked. Newspaper against cold. In winter, for example, he always had newspaper with him. He didn't read it, but laid it under the floor mat on the floor. The newspaper insulates fantastically against the cold coming from the floor. That way, the feet didn't freeze anymore, completely without expensive heating. Baby powder against fogged windows. And if in autumn the windows fogged from inside, his hack was baby powder. Simply put a bit of powder on a soft cloth and rub the window from inside with it. That leaves an invisible film that prevents new water drops from forming. The view stays clear, even in damp, cold weather. Much better and longer lasting than conventional window clear spray. Hairspray is window cleaner. Hairspray wasn't just for the hairstyle. Grandpa used it as provisional window cleaner when the bottle ran out on the go. Simply some spray on a cloth and wipe the windshield. It removes dirt and leaves a dirt repellent layer. A real lifesaver on long drives. Bar soap against squeaking belts. Squeaking seat belts can really annoy. Grandpa's solution was a piece of dry bar soap. Simply roll out the belt and rub with the soap on both sides. The dry soap powder lubricates the mechanism inside and the squeaking is gone. Completely without oil that would leave stains. Potato against ice. With iced windows in winter, he didn't wait forever until the heating worked. His secret was a simple potato. Halve it and rub with the cut surface over the iced window. The starch in the potato destroys the ice crystals immediately, and the ice can be lifted off in one piece, much faster than scraping. Shaving foam for clear mirrors. For the side mirrors that always ran in the rain, he had shaving foam ready. Simply a dab of foam on a cloth and rub the mirror with it, then polish dry. That leaves an invisible film that causes the water to bead off immediately, so you have clear view to the back even in pouring rain. WD-40 for spark plugs. The engine compartment was no book with 7 seals for Grandpa. Everyone knew WD-40, but Grandpa used it not only to loosen stuck parts. He also cleaned the spark plugs with it. Simply after removal, wipe the plug with a cloth and then remove the last remnants with a small dash of WD-40. That prevents misfires and makes the plugs last longer. Vinegar for battery poles. Corrosion on the battery poles was a common problem. His solution was quite simple: household vinegar. If this white powdery deposit formed, he disconnected the pole terminals, always the minus pole first. Then he dipped an old toothbrush in vinegar and scrubbed the poles clean. The vinegar dissolves the acid residues immediately. Afterward, thoroughly rinse with water and dry. Cola against rusty screws. And who would have thought? Cola is not just a drink. Grandpa used the brown lemonade to loosen rust-firm screws. Simply drip some cola on the screw and let work for a few minutes. The phosphoric acid in the cola eats through the rust. Mostly the screw could be loosened quite normally afterward. Jam jar for spark plug check. His most genius hack in the engine compartment was but a simple jam jar. With it, he could check if a spark plug still makes good fire. For that, he pulled off the spark plug connector, but left the plug connected. Then he held it with insulated pliers against the metal of the engine and had someone start. If the plug is good, a strong blue spark jumps over. So simple can diagnosis be. Defrost frozen door locks with glove warmer. In winter, it can happen that the door lock freezes and the key no longer fits. Grandpa didn't have an expensive de-icer for that, but a simple glove warmer. The small pocket warmers that you bend become warm. One of them he wrapped tightly around the key ring and then tried carefully to stick the key into the lock. The warmth thaws the ice in the lock in seconds without having to apply violence. That way, you avoid bent keys. Calm, squeaking V-belts with glycerin. A squeaking V-belt is not only annoying, it can also indicate a loose belt. If Grandpa had checked the tension and it was okay, he knew a hack. He put a little pure glycerin from the pharmacy on a cloth and then let the running engine run briefly along the belt pulley. Caution, only very briefly and carefully. The glycerin makes the belt supple and the squeaking disappears immediately. That's a temporary solution until you can change the belt. Lubricate stiff hinges with petroleum. The hood or other hinges on the car can become stiff over time. Grandpa never took expensive special grease but simple petroleum. That's available in the drugstore. With a small oil can, he dripped a drop of petroleum into the hinges. Petroleum thins old, hardened grease again and lubricates excellently. After a few times moving, the hood was smooth again. Repair cable harness with electrical tape. A chafed cable harness can lead to short circuits. For a quick provisional repair on the go, Grandpa always had a roll of normal electrical tape with him. He dried the damaged spot thoroughly and then wrapped tightly and cleanly with several layers of electrical tape. Important is that the overlaps are generous so nothing chafes through even with movement. That often holds for weeks until you can do a professional repair. Bind condensation water in the tank with rubbing alcohol. If water gets into the gas tank, that can lead to freezing fuel lines in winter. Grandpa prevented that by tipping a cup of rubbing alcohol into the almost empty tank now and then before filling up full. The rubbing alcohol binds the water and then burns harmlessly with the fuel in the engine. That way, the system stays dry and frost safe. Bridge faulty fuse with aluminum foil. A blown fuse can leave you stranded. Grandpa knew the emergency hack with aluminum foil. He took out the old fuse, wrapped a small piece of aluminum foil around the metal contacts, and put it back in. That bridges the fuse and lets the current flow again. Important. That's really only for the absolute emergency to get to the next workshop because the fuse function is thereby suspended. You drive at your own risk. Stop radiator leak with pepper. A small leak in the radiator can be devastating. Grandpa had a legendary hack. He put a heaped tablespoon of coarse black pepper into the coolant reservoir. When the engine warms up and the radiator pressure rises, the pepper is flushed into the small leak and swells there. That can often close the leak so far that you can still drive home or to the workshop with it. A real lifesaver. Loosen stuck screws with heat. For totally rust-firm screws, Grandpa had a more radical hack. He carefully heated the screw with a soldering torch. The metal expands and contracts again when cooling. This process often breaks the rust so far that the screw can be loosened with the wrench. Here, absolute caution is advised so you don't set anything on fire. Walnut against paint scratches. Against small, fine scratches in the paint, he had an amazing hack, a walnut. Simply halve the nut and rub vigorously over the scratch with the cut surface. The oil of the nut optically fills the scratch and darkens it lightly. From afar, the scratch is hardly visible anymore afterward. A temporary fix that holds for months, though. Vaseline for rubber seals. Rubber seals at doors and sunroofs dry out over time and become cracked. Grandpa cared for them regularly with Vaseline. A thin film of Vaseline applied on a cloth and the seals rubbed with it makes them supple again and protects them from drying out. That not only prevents squeaking doors but also the penetration of water and drafts. The seals last much longer that way. Coffee grounds for faded chrome. Even coffee grounds had a place in his workshop. With it, he polished faded chrome parts like trim strips or exhaust tips. The cold, dry coffee grounds simply on a soft cloth and rub over the chrome with some pressure. The fine particles act like a very mild abrasive and remove the light oxidation film. Afterward, the chrome shone like new again. Finally, wipe after with a clean, damp cloth. Mayonnaise against insect remnants. The most annoying things on the windshield and the paint are in summer the insect remnants. They are often so baked on that they hardly come off. Grandpa had an unusual but extremely effective solution for that. Mayonnaise. Simply some mayo on a cloth and dab on the dried insect remnants. Let work for a few minutes. The fat in the mayonnaise loosens the remnants and you can wipe them off quite easily afterward without scratching the paint. The car looks clean again and you haven't used chemical cleaners. Vinegar against water spots on glass. Stubborn water spots from calcareous water on the window were also no problem. For that, he filled a sprayer with diluted household vinegar. Simply spray on, let work briefly, and wipe with a newspaper. The acid in the vinegar dissolves the limescale residues residue-free, and the newspaper leaves no linting residues like a normal cloth. That way, the window stays absolutely streak-free. Lemon against bird droppings. Bird droppings can attack the paint if it stays on too long. Grandpa never scraped it off dry. Instead, he halved a lemon and rubbed vigorously with the cut surface over the affected spot. The acid of the lemon loosens the droppings without scratching the paint. Afterwards, simply rinse with clear water. That way, the paint remains unharmed. Baking powder paste for headlights. If the headlights of your car become clouded and matte over time, they hardly radiate sufficient light anymore, which is especially dangerous at night driving. Grandpa knew a simple, homemade hack to bring them back up to scratch. He mixed a paste from baking powder and some water. This paste is gently abrasive and removes oxidation and dirt layers without damaging the surface. You simply drizzle some water on the baking powder until a creamy consistency arises. Apply it with a soft cloth or sponge on the headlights and rub vigorously in circular movements. After a few minutes, rinse everything with clear water and dry the surface. The result? The surface becomes crystal clear again, the light penetrates better, and the visibility improves noticeably. A cheap and eco-friendly way to avoid expensive cleaners or pro polishes. Shaving foam for clear windows. Grandpa always had a small supply of shaving foam in the car. If the windows didn't let the water bead off properly anymore in the rain, he put a dab of foam on a microfiber cloth and rubbed the window with it, then polished dry. That leaves an invisible film that causes the water to bead off immediately, so you have clear view to the back even in pouring rain. Black tea against streaks. For the interior cleaning of the windows to avoid annoying streaks, he had an unusual helper, black tea. He brewed a strong, cooled tea, soaked a cloth with it, and wiped the window from inside. The tannins in the tea remove grease films, residue-free, no streaks, only light tea scent. Hair dryer against stickers. Another problem are sticky stickers from workshops or inspection plaques. Grandpa never scraped them off laboriously. Instead, he took a hairdryer and heated the back of the window at the spot of the sticker. The heat loosens the glue and the sticker can be pulled off quite easily and residue-free afterward. For the last glue remnants, he used a drop of vegetable oil that he let work and wiped off with a cloth. That way, the window stays spotless clean. Glycerin for tire care. To protect the tires from cracks and premature yellowing, he never treated them with aggressive chemical tire care agents. Instead, he rubbed them after washing simply with glycerin, which is available in the pharmacy. A thin film of glycerin on the tire sidewalls penetrates, cares for the rubber deeply, and lets it stay supple. That prevents the rubber from becoming brittle and getting cracks. Vaseline against rust on rims. The steel rims on his old car tended to rust. Grandpa prevented that by rubbing them after cleaning with a very thin layer of Vaseline. He took a lint-free cloth, put some Vaseline on it, and rubbed the rim with it. The fat film holds off moisture and thus prevents the formation of rust. Before winter, that was his standard program, and his rims always looked top. Machine oil for tire valves. The valves on the tires he never forgot, so they don't freeze or corrode. He put a tiny drop of machine oil into the valve interior. For that, he unscrewed the valve cap and dripped a drop of oil on the pin inside. That way, the valve stays always smooth and you can fill air effortlessly. This small maintenance takes only seconds but saves a lot of trouble. €1 coin for tread depth. To check the tread depth was a matter of a few seconds for him. He didn't need a complicated gauge for that, but a simple €1 coin. If you stick the coin with the golden rim forward into the tread grooves and the gold disappears completely, there's still enough tread. If you still see the golden rim, it's high time for new tires. This method is as simple as it is genius and always saved him from nasty surprises. Soap water for air leak search. Clouded headlights. Mix baking powder plus water to paste, apply, rub vigorously in. Done, crystal clear. Water doesn't bead off anymore? Put shaving foam on a microfiber cloth, rub exterior window, and polish dry. Lasts longer and works better than normal window clear spray. Streak-free interior windows. Brew strong black tea, let cool, soak cloth, and wipe window from inside. The tannins dissolve grease residue-free. No streaks, only light tea scent. Baking soda against carpet stains. Carpet stains, for example, from spilled coffee or juice, he treated with baking soda. He simply sprinkled a thick layer of baking soda directly on the fresh stain and let it work overnight. The baking soda absorbs the moisture and binds the odors. The next day, he could simply vacuum it out, and the stain was gone. So simple and without toxic fumes. Cinnamon stick against musty odors. Against musty odors coming from the ventilation slots, he had a quite simple hack. A cinnamon stick. He simply laid it in the glove compartment. The intense, warm scent of cinnamon displaces unpleasant odors and spreads over weeks a pleasant fragrance in the whole car. That's a natural and long-lasting alternative to chemical fragrance trees. These 40 hacks show that much is simpler than one thinks. Grandpa knew that you don't have to be an expert to keep your car in good shape. Try the hacks out and tell about your experiences in the comments. If you want more such old-fashioned wisdoms that really work, then subscribe now to the channel. Until next time.